Hey, Steve here again. Unusual for me to make two videos in one day, but just wanted to ask you a question. It's a beautiful Friday here in Montana. It's 75 degrees out. This is actually the warmest day that we've had for this year, that I believe. And it's Friday afternoon, and actually I've just jumped in the Durango here, running back down to pick up the kids from school. But just wanted to ask you a question. What did you do today? Did you sit in a cubicle at work? Did you, work out on the job site? Or did you go out and enjoy the day where you're at? Well, what happened to me this morning when I got done making the other video, I just actually said on the video I might even go golfing today, and I was going to go home and do a little bit of work on the internet with some marketing and answer some emails and do that. But as soon as I walked in the door and started getting something to eat for breakfast, my golfing, hunting, fishing buddy called me, and he's a home contractor here, and he had a couple hours, and he asked me to go golfing. So, knowing it was the nicest day we've had this year, I said, sure. I knew what I had to do, I could do later. It wouldn't take very long because of our home-based business on the internet. So I spent most of my morning out golfing and really enjoying an absolute beautiful day here in Helena, Montana. So what'd you do today? Did you enjoy it like I did? I'm asking you that mainly for the reason is, if you didn't enjoy it, if you were kind of hoping to be out doing something else today instead of being there at work punching a time clock, trading, dollars for hours, there is a better way. And that better way is to have your own business. And, actually I just got done talking with our older son, who does a lot of the answering of the customer support for our business, our main diesel performance business. And he's wanting to do what my wife and I are doing in this company that we're involved with called Empower Network. He's looking real seriously at it, but he's never stepped out on his own and never had his own type business like we have pretty much for the last 15 years, 16 years it's been. 2 of those years I actually went back to work for somebody just to kind of get going again, because there's some things that happen and moving and whatnot. But for the last 10 years we've had our own business, and it's done very well since then. So he's always been around us having our own business, but he's never had his own business. And even though he's got, he's made him a joint owner in ours, and he's got a very stable and very good income coming in for his age, he's still a little apprehensive about stepping out and doing his own thing. And so, right before I left out of the house to run down here to get the kids, he started asking me 101 questions about the business. What is it that I'm marketing? How does this work? What does it take for me to invest in it? And so I was kind of going over that with him, trying to help him and get a grasp on it. And he admitted he's apprehensive about it because it's something new to him. And I understand people's apprehension, but I'm here to tell you, just by doing this from the last 16, 17 years, there comes a point in life where you have to make a decision that I got to face my fears. I got to step out and take some risk, because 97% of the people don't. Statistically, they don't. And that's 97 out of 100 people will stay exactly where they're at, even if they don't like it, because they're apprehensive about stepping out and doing something that might involve risk. So you got to learn to overcome fear. And I tell you, there's times that, like when we had to go get a job, things didn't go well with what I was doing at the time. And it was tough for me to actually go back to work for somebody, because I'm almost mentally unemployable, because I've got such a entrepreneurial mindset that everything I do, I think, you know, when I work for somebody else, I'm always thinking of ways to do it better. And so it almost makes it hard for somebody to employ me. And actually, I'm absolutely unemployable now with the skill set that I have in marketing. There's just no way that I would go back and take a job again, because I know how to create money now over and over again. So I guess the point I'm getting at, I'm kind of trying to keep my mind here on the road, driving and passing cars and talk to you at the same time. But you know, my thoughts is just, if you sat inside looking out the window today and seeing how beautiful of a day it was, and was really wishing that you were doing something different, I'm going to encourage you to, you know, face your fears, face that apprehension, and step out and do something different. This business that we're working with, called Empowered Network, you know, it's a community of internet marketers. It's people that help people succeed. And I've never been involved with such a business like that. My wife and I, we've, you know, being entrepreneurs, we've been involved with a lot of multi-level direct sales companies. Love the products. I'm probably signed up, you know, the two of us, with, I don't know, 4 or 5 companies right now, just because we love the products. But the thing we always hated was contacting our friends and family and trying to build a business that way. Well, guess what? With internet marketing, you totally throw that away. That's so old school today. It's not even funny. You learn how to market on the internet. You learn how to attract people to your business that are looking for the products and services that you offer. And Empowered Network, you work with people who have basically been walking down that path before you for sometimes, you know, a year, sometimes 10 years before you. And they let you look over their shoulder and they teach you what they're doing. And you do it with a great support group of a lot of other people. We're doing a lot of webinars where people are sharing, you know, what they're doing and how they're having their successes and stuff like that. And it's really encouraging to people that are just getting started in this industry that, hey, you know, I can do this. There's, you know, there's people showing me the path to take. And so let me encourage you right now, there's a link right below this video, and click on that link. It's our 15K a month online. It's called The Video. Watch that video. It's the co-founders of Empowered Network kind of talking about where they came from, how they started the video, started the business. And, you know, they made it so simple to get involved. The blogging platform that's the basis of Empowered Network is only $25 a month, and then there's a $19 a month affiliate fee, and then there's the different products and services of the company that you actually learn how to market. Is actually the education itself, their education modules, and they give them to you to market. But you don't have to just market those. I'll tell you, with our diesel performance business, I've started implementing strategies that Empowered Network is teaching me. And, you know, just here a week or so ago was tax day. And for the last 10 years, that has notoriously been my worst week of the entire year, because people just freeze up mentally when it comes to spending money when they're paying taxes. So this year, I've never seen such good sales. I mean, we were honestly averaging $4,000 to $5,000 a day sales on our internet business, where years before it might have been $400 or $500 a day. So just implementing strategies that I've learned in Empowered Network in our own, I'm going to call it our preliminary business, the diesel stuff. It's just helping our sales skyrocket. You know, there's 3 of us, my wife and I consider that one, and then our 2 older sons that are involved in the business, all living off one home-based business. You know, so it really, really helps when, you know, you implement a few strategies and they just really skyrocket your sales. So, you know, let me encourage you, step out of your comfort zone. Man, it's so nice. Just when my friend called me this morning, just didn't even have to hesitate. You know, yeah, sure, let's go. Because there was nothing pressing I had to do at that moment. I wasn't punching a time clock. You know, I didn't have a boss to answer to. Well, actually I did. I had to go tell my wife I was going golfing. But don't tell her I said that. But, you know, it's just courtesy, letting her know. But, you know, it's just beautiful to be able to do that. And, you know, came home, finished up doing some marketing online. Like I said, answered some emails, and now I'm going to pick up the kids from school. So click on the link below and take a look at this business. Get started for $25. Once you get started for $25, my wife, Cheryl, will get a hold of you. She's pretty much the one that runs our Empowered Network business. And we'll direct you in the path that you need to take to start making money. You know, so God bless.